Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors goes to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. This is Arabiah coming at you with a quick lesson. I titled this lesson, The Burial of the U.S. Dollar. So I caught this quick clip and it was showing how the BRICS nation is rolling. You know, they're getting stronger and stronger, and they have a death date of the dollar. They're saying and they're predicting that the dollar will be dead in January of 2024. So, you know, that's a pretty bold statement to say about one of the so-called mightiest countries, you know, in the world today. So they're saying that their fiat dollar will be no more. Keep in mind that all of the BRICS nation were once, at one time, a partner. They were confederate with America, and they were a part of America, petrodollar. And now they branched away. And I know, you know, Esau, Edom, America's always had dealings where they make a deal and then they go back on their deal. They never keep their word. They never keep an agreement. And these countries have just got tired of them, you know, so they started their own currency. You know, it's here in the Bible. I want to go to Obadiah chapter 1, verse 7. It reads, all of the men of thy confederacy have brought thee to even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and have prevailed against thee. Thy that ate thy bread have laid a wound under thee, and there's none understanding in them. So these same men that were eating at the table, or that were in business arrangements, they were confederate with America, are against America. And when it talks about laying a wound, they have a trap. They've laid a snare for America, you know. So America's not going to get out of this one, because the Bible is going to be true and every man's going to be a liar. You know, I want to go ahead with this quick clip. I want you guys to see this, and you can see how this country is falling.
The US dollar is going to collapse on the 1st of January 2024. So this is breaking news, and you have just been given the date, or they have just given you the date. And you can find videos of them announcing this. So this was an announcement, an official announcement from the BRICS Summit from 2023 conference, where they were talking about expansion. And they have announced that there are going to be, from the 1st of January 2024, there's going to be new members that are joining. These members are Argentina, Egypt, Ethiopia, the Islamic Republic of Iran, the United Arab Emirates, and Saudi Arabia are officially joining. They've announced this. They are officially joining the BRICS Consortium of Nations on the 1st of January 2024. Coming up. Why is this the end of the US dollar? Well, if you look at the last two nations in that list up there, that's the United Arab Emirates and Saudi Arabia. So you're talking about all of the oil. These Saudi Arabia is one of the biggest producers of oil globally. And I think it was Ronald Reagan did a deal for military protection where Saudi agreed that they were only going to sell oil in what's called petrodollars. And what that did was to cement the US dollar as the world's reserve currencies, because effectively it was backed by oil by default. Other than that, the US dollar is only backed by debt. What this means is, as of the 1st of January 2024, Saudi Arabia will not be selling oil in petrodollars, and any other country that produces oil within the BRICS sort of conglomerate will not be selling oil in petrodollars. And what that means is, folks, that the only commodity that by de facto underpinned the US dollar is disappearing. The agenda of the BRICS sort of consortium of countries and coming together is de-dollarization. And what this means is that they're looking to take the world away from the US dollar as the global world's reserve currency. These countries added together, these new members that are joining on the 1st of January, added together, you're talking another 300 million plus people added into this, and another over 400 billion in GDP added into this ever-increasing bloc. There are more and more countries that are applying to join this. Now, like I say, the only thing underpinning the US dollar is built on debt, and it's the only thing underpinning it really was its status as the world reserve currency. It was used to trade oil and things like this. The fact that Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates are officially joining, that's been announced now, folks, officially joining on the 1st of January 2024, that is the date that they've given you. That's the date that the US dollar, as the world's reserve currency, dies, because then there's nothing else backing it up.
Wow. So I'm going to go to Malachi chapter 1, verse 3. Verse 3. It says, "And I've hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage to waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we shall return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I shall throw down." And this is what's happening now. They built this country and built this big empire off of lies and off of debt. And now the so-called roosters are coming home to roost. You know, all the people that they were in business with are coming against them. It says, "And they shall call them the border of wickedness, the people whom the Lord have had indignation forever." So now you see that now we're seeing that all of this that they built, the Lord is setting up, putting a spirit in these other nations to take these people down. You know, to Esau has got an end that's coming. You know, and he can't get out of it. You know, a lot of the trade that he had with other countries, like I was looking at, they were talking about Iran, China. You know, all of those are teaming up with the BRICS nation. You know, so what is America going to do? Where are they going to run to? You know, it's going to either they're going to have to fold and become up under them, or they got to go to war. You know, you know, America. What else can America do? There's really, you know, nothing that they can do besides go to war for it. You know, I want to go to what is this? I want to go to Jeremiah. Hold on a second. Jeremiah chapter 49. Trying to get this set up. Bear with me. Chapter 49, verse 7. Okay, it says, Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 7 says, "Concerning Edom, thus said the Lord of hosts, the wisdom of Teman, the counselors perished from the prudent, the wise men. Is there wisdom vanished? Flee thee, turn back, will deepen the inhabitants of Dedan. For I will bring calamity of Esau upon him, and at that time I will visit him. If grape grabbers came to thee, would they have left some gleaming grapes? If thieves by night, would they have destroyed till they had enough? But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not." So it's showing that Edom time is up as rule and as tormenting these other nations. You know, now they're not going to take it anymore. They're banding together to take him out, you know, and to subdue him, you know. So I want to give all praises and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors goes out to the elders and apostles of GMS, Salutations to the hopeful elect. This is Araba. This is Arababaya. Shalom. The next time, shalom.